Rejection. You are applying for hundreds of companies, but your resume is getting rejected every single time. So, if you are someone whose resume is not getting shortlisted even after applying for hundreds of companies, this video is for you. Hello everyone, I am Vishal Rajput, who have worked for more than 6 startups in my college time, and also I got 20 plus job offer for internship and full-time role from Indian as well as US based startups. So I know few things why my resume is getting shortlisted and why your resume is not getting shortlisted. And we are going to discuss about that in today's videos. First reason why your resume is not getting shortlisted because lack of skills. You have a HTML, CSS and JavaScript knowledge and you start applying for a front-end developer role. Although you can get the job with the help of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, but that's not enough. In the current era where front-end developers demand is very high and there are lots of supply of front-end developer, you should know the more front-end development. Let's say if you are someone who have the knowledge of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React.js, Vue, Tailwind CSS, Figma, and Nest.js, and someone you who only know the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, who will get the job? Of course, the person who have the more skills. So, if you are someone who wants to become a front-end developer or anyone, you should know the basic skills of that field. Second possibility can be, let's say you apply for a full stack developer role, but you also apply for a front end developer role. So you have created your resume where you mention only front end skills. You have mentioned that you know the React.js, you know Tailwind CSS, you know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, every single thing. But you haven't mentioned any backend thing and you are applying for a full stack developer role. In that case, your resume will getting rejected every single time because they need someone who know front end as well as back end. Your resume have only front end skills, so they probably gonna reject you. Now let's say you have all the relevant skills that required for a particular job. Even after that, your resume is not getting shortlisted. The reason can be you don't have a relevant experience. Someone who have an internship or full-time experience will get a better job or better opportunity than someone who don't have an internship or full-time experience. But what can you do in that situation? Let's say you are a fresher, how you can get the internship and the full-time experience? So for that, you can create a lots of good projects. Projects are the proof of work. Projects are the proof that you have those skills. You can add any skills. Let's say I don't know the backend. For an example, I don't know the backend, but I can add Node.js, MongoDB. But do I have created some projects which depict this so that I have the skills of React.js, I have the skills of Node.js, isn't it? All of my projects are front end, but I have applied for the backend developer job. So if you are applying for a particular job, you should have those relevant experience. It can be internship experience, it can be the project experience, or it can be open source experience. Now let's say you have the skills, you have the intensive experience, but even after that you are not getting shortlisted. Why so? You have all the skills, you have all the projects, why your resume is not getting shortlisted? Maybe because of your presentation skills. Creating resume is tough. Most of the resumes are trash. They don't even have the relevant skills, relevant experience. Even they have a relevant skills and experience, they are not able to write it in detail what they have done in the internship, what they have exactly done in their projects, and what is the impact by those projects or the internship. So this is the very first thing. Let me show you how to showcase your impact. So here, this is my resume, and here if you see, I have literally used XYZ technique. So what is this XYZ technique? Here we have to write accomplished X measured by Y using Z. So here if you see that I write introduce leaderboard with calculate, that is what I have done, this score of 6,000 participants. So what is my task? Here X is introduce leaderboard that calculate a score of 6,000 participants using GitHub API, that is using GitHub API and save 10,000 hours of human effort. So usually it happens manually. Now I automate this work. So this save lots of work and this tell the impact that I have saved 10,000 hours of human impact. Now second thing that you see in this resume is that I have quantified my work. Lots of fresher or lots of people are not able to quantify their work. So here if you see, I have talked about that the user are 6,000. I have saved 10,000 hours of human efforts. And even you see other things. So implemented content management system for Upskill India. which has 10k learners, 100k of learning minute, or here you see 4000 members, here you see 4 programming language, here you see the project which I have led have the 1500 stars, 674. So in this resume you have to basically quantify your work. Now the third thing that I want to say that most of the developers or most of the students do is not adding their LinkedIn profile. Let's say I have worked for 6 startups, but in this resume I have mentioned only 4 because of the space. Because freshers should have only single page resume which is a relevant experience. But if I add my LinkedIn profile, the recruiter can reach out to my LinkedIn profile and check out that this person all education experience section. He have worked on the 6 startup or very few things, like he can read my about section, he can check my profile picture. These are the things which are not mentioning in the resume. So having a LinkedIn profile in your resume is a big plus. But if your LinkedIn profile is not good, I highly suggest you to check out the video where I have mentioned how to create a LinkedIn profile for getting more jobs, clients, and freelancing clients and internship. Even you have a good resume and portfolio and you are not getting shortlisted, then I highly suggest you to network with the people. So who you can network with? You can network with hiring managers, recruiters, co-founder and founder of a startup, or you can recruit with your seniors, your college senior, your school senior who are currently working in a company. Now you may be wondering how what is the best way of networking with these people. So the very first way is their LinkedIn profile. Check out their LinkedIn profile, do connect with them, message them that you are looking for a job. Or second way is the cold DM. You should do a cold emails to these. You can easily find their email on their LinkedIn profile, or use some Google tool. You can find some tools to find the email of those candidates and do just some cold email. Cold email is one of the best hack for applying for jobs. And the third way is check out their other profile. You can connect with them on the Twitter. Lots of founder, co-founder, hiring managers are on the Twitter. Lots of developer community are on the Twitter. So connect on the Twitter and reach out to them on Twitter as well. So LinkedIn, cold email, and Twitter are the best way for networking. Now, one more thing that I want to talk about is there is lots of competition right now, and the market is not good right now. So even after having all these things, you may be not getting shortlisted because of the market. So you should believe in yourself, have some self confidence, and apply for more and more companies, and you will get a result very soon. So this is it for this video. If you have any doubts, do let me know in the comment section. I will see you next time.